lot of men just growing up, I'm starting to realize, got identity crisis. They don't know who they want to be. You know what I mean? They let their space and their money dictate who they are when it shouldn't be like that. You should let your beliefs dictate who you are.
Welcome to Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. I'm Cori. This is Louie. Tiff and Tiff.
So who's in the doghouse this week?
For me, I don't know the people's names from Turkey Leg Hut. I'm gonna tell you why they in the doghouse with me, because when we went to Houston, this had to be a couple years ago for my birthday.
Yeah, maybe 2.
And we couldn't get a fucking turkey leg. And this is what happens. You don't remember? We couldn't get no turkey leg.
We got in there. We had like an influencer friend that had a connect in there.
Yeah.
It was real good with the owners. Maybe had part ownership. I don't know. We got to go in semi-VIP experience. The food was busting. But by the time we got there, and it wasn't even that late, it was no fucking turkey legs left.
Oh my God.
How the fuck I'm going to Turkey Leg Hut and I can't get a turkey leg? That's some bullshit.
Now you see what happened? It's like, no, that's so bad.
But Slim Thug came in there and he got a fucking turkey.
In a private room.
We just wasn't special.
You should have been a rapper.
I was out there about to wait on that line. They was giving out beers. I said, nah, I can't wait on this line.
Yeah.
So I went up to the front of the line. I'm like, yo, how much your meal cost? He said, I'm only just want this. I'm like, yo, he only wants $70. Let's give him the $70 real quick for his meal.
Wait,
he
from
let
a
me
customer?
go in front of a customer because, you know, the truck is outside. You got to stand outside. Y'all was in the part where the bar is at, on the restaurant
yeah.
part. The line is usually outside around the corner, and it's going to the truck. And I'm talking about, it's blocks and blocks down.
Wow.
And while you in line, they usually give out beers.
Oh,
You know what I
like
mean? While you
complimentary?
complimentary beers, because you sitting out there, it's 100 degrees, whatever
Yeah.
degrees outside, you
Nigga,
burn
give
it
me
up.
some water. Fuck you
I
giving me
didn't
a
get that
beer for?
beer.
It's hot as hell.
I said, yo, let me get this dude this 70, man. I can't stay out here in this
Yeah.
hot ass sun drinking a beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Trying
you
to-
wouldn't like with your platform, you wouldn't reach out if you know. Sometimes we just go places on a whim, right? But if you know, you wouldn't be like, yo, what's up? I'm from such and such. I want to come through and try your food out. You got a spot for me? Little reservation. I'll come through.
I think that's genius. I need to start doing that move.
Yeah.
Reg was telling me to do
Because
it.
then
He
you
said,
can
need to holler
always
at people.
speak about it or talk about it on your platform, which is just,
Bringing more traction.
Exactly.
I'd be
Absolutely.
scared to do that.
Fuck that. I'm going to shoot my motherfucking shot.
So,
Worst they going to say is no.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, if I go and sometimes, I think one time somebody pretended they knew who I was. They was like, hey.
Really?
I was like, how you been? Get her a wristband. She's good. How many you got? It's 6 of us. And I was good to go. I was damn, them motherfuckers ain't know me from a can of paint.
Right.
But, and sometimes just being nice to people, that shit can take you far.
Yes,
They
that's
know the
very
face.
true.
They probably just know the face.
Yeah, they
don't
might
know
not
the
know
name.
my name, but they might know the face. For me, who's in timeout this week, I don't really know too much about the details, but I'm gonna have to put my man Kevin Gates in timeout. Because what is going on? He got, I thought, how you say her name, Drake? I don't want to mispronounce her name.
Drika.
Yeah.
She bad.
I think she is beautiful.
She is.
And do her own thing,
Right.
got a fucking farm, just beautiful. I'm sure they got children together. I'm sure she's probably an excellent mom.
Yeah.
But now he's parading around with somebody else.
Brittany
Now, I don't know if
Renner.
this is for, not Brittany Griner.
Renner.
I know. When I saw the name, I was like, hold on now. But yes, so what does Brittany Renner do? Is she
I don't know. She
just beautiful?
She's
No.
employed. She does things.
Okay.
I don't
You
know
know,
exactly.
she's
what.
beautiful.
So she's known for I guess celebrity dating. She has a baby by a basketball player. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Okay.
because this
And,
is a lot
That's
of
why she's on
promotion
the show.
for
Yeah, and
basketball.
before
What's it
that,
called?
Basketball
Love
Wives.
She had a
Basketball
crazy,
Wives.
She had a crazy OnlyFans before, you know. And then, she was also known to be with, I don't like to spread rumors, but this is what she said.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just regurgitating what she said.
Okay.
Right?
No problem.
She was, before she had got saved or whatever, because now she's Muslim or whatever.
Yeah.
That she was with a lot of, just different rappers and different people. I don't want to put nobody.
Okay. But I mean, if that was the lifestyle
Respect
she was
women
living, no
worldwide,
shade
you know what I mean? I'm trying to
to
respect
her past
women
life.
worldwide.
But my shade is not even to her. I'm just trying to understand him because from what I understand, he's married to.
But he's still married to
His wife.
His wife.
Well,
I'm
I
not
just seen her with a
sure.
ring on her finger. The girl that you talking about,
the
Brittany.
new girl.
Yeah.
But he already
Brittany has
he already is still.
Well, he's Muslim, so it's part of his culture.
But I feel like he's been
mean, if you
dating
could
other
afford
people
it.
for a few years now.
Yeah, I think he probably been dibbling and dabbling. And who's to say that?
What?
So I don't know if it's for. So he said if you could afford it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not
I don't
saying
know if
can
it's
or
for-
can. I'm just simply saying if you could afford it, and
Yeah.
she agrees to it. I mean,
Right.
Right. And that's another thing too. To each his own. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Everybody got their own thing. How they do.
Right.
They might find more peace in that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But I just feel like I don't know. that's their discussion. But if we got an agreement and we open, we
Right.
gotta agree on some shit.
Right.
Don't be having me at home looking cray-cray.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she might be doing her own thing. Wifey might be doing her own thing too, but she keeping it low. She keeping it ladylike.
what it
I don't
sounds
You
know.
ever agree to a situation like that?
Absolutely.
You would agree to a
Absolutely.
dual situation?
Open relationship?
Right. But I'm saying if
Not
it's
that-
only one-sided though, I'm asking.
Well, like you said, if you can handle that as a man. Because when you want to have multiple and you just want to have multiple, then you need to be able to take care of what comes with having multiple.
Absolutely.
But I might need to have a friend also.
Yeah.
If you ain't holding it down the way you need to hold it down, you want to just leave me at home lonely and you can't. I'm struggling. We still doing 50-50 and I'm struggling.
You get Mondays and Tuesdays, he's gonna pay all the bills, and you know what I mean.
Well, you
What
know
the
what?
heck?
And some Fridays.
We might be able to. We just gotta sign on the contract. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he said it's one-sided though.
Yeah.
I might be able to handle that. If he only got one other one now, if he got more than one other one,
Yeah, he might
for
go.
real. Because I like my space.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
but-
Sometimes I want somebody to go somewhere,
Okay,
go
but you
out.
might want somebody else in that space.
That part too.
While you going, so I don't
So
know.
we gotta talk about it. We got
Can't.
No, I'm listening. No, that's all.
Oh, I'm about to say.
That's,
no.
You looking at me? No.
It's automatically a no for me.
No, you looking at me, so, and vice versa. I can see it's automatically. No.
Hell no.
Well, I can't afford it, so I can't afford it.
Many
So
personalities, so we have many
Live within
different
your
women in
means.
one. Amen.
Okay.
just so you can get over. You told me you're a dancer and an actress, and
right.
every week is something
Okay.
different. You know what I mean?
Especially if he treating you right. I'll be every goddamn thing you need.
What is your version of treat me right? Out of you ladies, I just wanna.
I was just talking to Tiff about that earlier. Just really not playing about your woman.
Right,
You know,
right.
treating her like she's a fucking eggshell. Handling her with care.
Amen.
Is gonna make her want to just melt for you and do
Put her on
everything
top
for
of the
you.
bag. I got
That
you.
part. Yeah, that part. And that's a beautiful thing. I was saying I saw a young lady. Her man, she sat in the passenger seat. She stayed there. She waited for her man to get out. He don't let her drive. He opened the door. He opened the door to get in. He pulling out her chair. He staying right there next to her. Not insecure, but just keeping
Yeah,
her safe. And
right.
like, this is my lady, and I'm seeing about her. Like, I love that energy.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm a bodyguard. Cause
Yes.
all right, you're doing a fucking lot, sir. Go sit the fuck down.
Right.
No. I
That's
like
the New York. That's the New York.
like-
That's what she wants the Timbs on. She want to take nigga Timbs shit.
Okay.
No, I love Sherry.
This.
Being intentional, a man that is intentional and takes
Right.
care of me, like I feel that's very fair for me as a woman. I'm very strong-willed,
Right.
but I like to feel soft.
Right.
I like to feel like the man is actually, not that, oh, you have to be responsible for me, but I like a man that's intentionally saying, I feel responsible for you, so let me take care of you. Let me treat you the way you deserve.
Right.
And instead of me having to say it, like having a conversation is cool, but I feel like if a man is truly intentional, he'll know everything and what to do.
Right.
And I'll just have to be,
I think that's a build up to know
Yeah.
everything, just especially when it comes to laying with having a partner, being physical with them. Because how do I know what you want? How do I know what you like?
Right.
So I think it's just about studying a woman,
Yeah, and communicating.
having conversations with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's all about combining love languages. What you like, what you don't like,
yes.
and how we
Understanding
can
your
put it together.
partner.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, Louie, you as a man,
yeah.
I feel like you and I talked in the past about your upbringing and things you may have gone through.
Absolutely.
You as a man, you have a wife, you have a beautiful family.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you feel like, when did you feel like you knew how to treat your woman?
I think that was in between being with her. Like it didn't start that way. You know what I mean? Obviously.
You grew into a better man.
Absolutely, I grew into just a better human being. A lot of my past traumas was coming to the surface, and then when your past traumas come to the surface, it damaged relationships.
Right.
You know what I mean? And through those damaged relationships, you know what I mean, opposed to her leaving, we sat down and repaired them.
Right.
And
That's
just
fire.
figure out real conversations and understanding where I'm from. And I don't want to say this and sound a certain way, but the things I used to be a part of, you know what I mean, when it comes to, a lot of people died, and not just a lot of people died. I always say this, right, because it has something to do with my actual relationships. I always say, like, I'm part of gang culture, right? So coming out of gang culture is like coming out of a coma, right? And so when you come out of a coma, you got to repair relationships to everybody, you know what I mean? Because you were asleep for so long, so you got to learn people again.
It's new.
And I'm learning
New
myself.
world.
So coming out of that, in the process of being with her, it was a rough 4 or 5 years in the beginning, you know what I mean? Understanding that where I wanted to be, so on and so forth. And then now, after I get the understanding of myself, and you know what I mean, maybe what she like about me and what she don't like about me, now I got to figure out her. what she want,
Right.
when she want it. You get what I'm saying?
And how to actually care about that.
Right, and then when she has children, you know what I mean, how I used to make love to her in the beginning is not the same now. You know what I mean? She don't want a breast touch now because she feed her children with these breasts. So, you know what I mean? I just got to figure out. So it's like I'm
going
dealing
through
with
those motions.
a
I'm
total
taking my
different woman.
breasts off,
You know
so
what I mean?
you don't
Understanding
touch
the
that.
capacity that she
Yeah.
has and the
Absolutely.
capacity that you have to
Absolutely.
be able to come to the
And then
man.
there's frustrations involved.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is
Yeah.
I want something for these
Okay.
I can't get it for.
Yeah.
But that comes with emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
And
Yes, it
I
does.
love that in a man. Being emotionally intelligent, knowing how to handle your emotions and talk to me and communicate.
that part.
Sometimes I still be like a little boy, though. So not tonight. Fuck you. I'm going in the bathroom. She is. See, I gotta touch myself. I gotta get one. I gotta get one with self. You know what I mean? I gotta get one with self, man. I gotta go to sleep.
That's a great segue into who's in timeout for you?
In timeout, that's a good question. I would say, I don't want to go back to it, but I would say Kevin Gates again. This is why I would say he in timeout, bro. Because, oh my God, I gotta say it, bro. Why you lugging this whore around, bro? Why you lugging this whore around, my boy? I'm not with it, man. You know what I mean? Kissing in the mouth, bro. This is a whore. I just think this for the streets, and I'm not saying she don't got room to change, but I just think she should not do that publicly, man. Go there somewhere else with that.
Because then you also have to think about your children.
Right, they get to see that.
Sometimes it's hard to teach your daughter what she deserves and how a man should treat her if you're not being a model of that. Nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? But don't mean everything you do, you got to do it in front of your kids. You want to smoke some crack, you ain't got to do it in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Go in the bathroom with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
But what is he doing wrong? She changed her life, right? So what is he doing wrong?
I think when change comes, take time. You can't say, yo, this happened a year and a half ago.
Okay.
You say I changed my life.
Right.
Last thing, let's say I was a thief, right? Last thing I stole was a year and a half ago. You think if Reds leave money here right now, hundreds of $1,000s, like y'all all leaving, it's just me. And I changed my life a year and a half ago. $1 not gonna be missing. Come on, we not.
first of all,
idiots.
he better not leave 100,000 because me and you gonna let
Right.
I'm watching you don't.
I'm just simply saying, you know what I mean? It don't make sense.
Yeah, no. I mean,
you was a whore for 19 years of your life. You only 30s. You know what I mean?
But she had trauma too, and she trying to change her. But see, okay,
5
you can have
years.
trauma and try to change your life, but why do it with somebody else's husband?
Thank you.
Publicly at that.
Because he was already doing it.
We shown it's not. She hasn't changed.
Right.
Why
Or
y'all
it's
putting it
about
on
a bag.
Brittany?
Or it's about a bag. Because it could
Kevin
just
is a
be.
whore
Once
too.
again, it's a whore.
Yeah.
A whore move.
Definitely, I think it's definitely a motive for a career come up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not judging her, like you said, but everybody has their intentions.
Right.
And for him, what I'm still puzzled about is, because I've been there, done that. I'm divorced. My papers are already on the shelf. I know, where are his? And you're moving too fast. Like everybody has this thing of, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this publicly. And okay, you have contracts, but you also have personal contracts when it comes to your morals and principles, if you have any. And you can't sit there and be a person that has morals, such as himself, and then you turn around and now you're with someone who does not really, is trying to find themselves, which I'm not judging about, and you've changed to a degree, but you do need to give it time, just like privacy. You know, why don't you just do it privately?
She probably be freaking him real good though.
Right. That's probably.
What are they doing publicly but dating each other?
But you just said
honestly?
Kevin. You said he's a whore too, right?
But he was sleeping with other
But
women,
life's
too.
a double standard, right? If she hit me, it's different if I hit her. You get? I'm just saying, life is just
You're right.
filled with double standards, right? And it just so happens that you guys are whores, and if you can be, now I'm just simply saying, and us guys just can't be. Right. You know what I mean? Now,
So you can't refurbish your coochie. Is what you're saying? How coochie is refurbished?
give it 5 years.
Exercise.
I'm just saying, give it 5 years.
Give it-
Shout out. Give it 5 years, man. You can refurbish it in 5 years, man.
Okay, so back to your point that you just made previously. One of you ladies asked the question or something Louie was talking about. Do you think it's your job as a woman to provide your man or your partner with sex?
You want to start?
I'm looking at her real.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I
So
do.
you feel like it's a duty?
I don't think it's a duty.
responsibility.
It's more or less, to me, it's just chemistry. That's the thing. I don't feel like it's an obligation.
Okay.
If I'm really with my man and I'm feeling what I'm feeling, I'm gonna initiate. You know,
If you don't feel like it,
if I don't feel like it, I'm gonna feel like it.
you just gonna do it.
I mean,
because that's your man.
Knowing myself, I'm gonna feel like it.
Okay, well that's a good thing.
All righty.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiff?
Keep it 100. Just like she said, like if you in the mood and is ready, take all this
Yeah.
coochie. But nigga, if I don't want to fucking do it, it's a job. Now I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah. Giving them that hair,
Hurry
nigga, damn.
up. Just hit it from the back.
Yeah.
No.
That's the energy. I know that energy.
It can feel like an obligation because you're not in the mood all the time. But it's like, I don't want him to go somewhere else.
She's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. So it's like,
for me,
just take it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know the feeling of not being in the mood. I mean, as a woman, I think I like the idea of sex more than I like the act. Like, I like to think about it and talk about it, but that don't mean...
Asexual.
Okay. I will not go crazy if I don't have sex for a significant amount of time. I'll be absolutely fine, but I understand that
heater
men...
on in this motherfucker.
We had to turn the air off for the sound. You better start sweating. Give him a sanitary pad.
Hey, yo.
I don't like to feel like sex is a job. And sometimes when I do feel like it makes me feel powerless to like have to have sex or be like encouraged to have sex even if I don't want to have sex. Like if I don't want to do it, I just don't want to do it.
Right. But sometimes you don't want to go to work. Sometimes you got to go to work. Even though
but that's keeping my lights on. That's I got it. You got to get that money.
After today, that's going to keep your emotional lights on. He's going to be the best man for you after he ejaculates.
But what if I'm giving it up and
this morning, right? I'm pretty sure she was tired. I took it when she was, you know what I mean? Woke up, she started joining in the midst of it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This 4 minutes, so you know what I mean? I'm trying to hurry up and get this
quick.
done.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Possible. But I'm just simply saying, my day is great now. Well, I came up here, I'm enthused, I feel amazed. I feel great.
I love that for you.
I'm empowered.
So speaking of being emotionally intelligent and being considerate, Louie, what are your things that you don't do that you know is gonna piss her off when it comes to sex? You just said you woke her up out of her sleep. I don't like that shit.
She don't like that shit, right?
But he still did it. He's like, I'm trying to have a good day.
You know what I mean? Every now and then, like, she don't like morning sex. She's not.
I don't like morning sex.
She don't like morning sex. And then, so my wife is the district manager at the waterfront of East Orange.
Okay.
And whatever, she got a lot of responsibilities. These people over there. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, girl.
I don't care about your responsibilities, big dog. Oh, your boss shit, great. I like dominant women. I like to dominate dominant women. That's my thing. I don't know why.
Okay.
I like powerful women.
Yes.
I love that
and
for you.
I like to dominate.
Because a lot of men be scared.
Powerful women.
Is she from Jersey City?
No. My wife is from the project. She's from Chadwick.
All right.
You know what I mean? She's from the ghetto.
Okay.
And you know, and I just like that's what I like, right? And that's all my life. I just always been attracted to just dominant women.
I love that.
So a lot of times the dominant women don't like this or don't like that, right? And now most times I'm gonna cater to your love language, 89% of the time. But sometimes I'm not, right? And that comes with my part of, I guess, I don't want to say manipulation, because we all have our own little small part of manipulation, right? To get the things that we want, right? When my wife want me to give her an extra couple dollars, she's gonna come into me and talk to me a certain way.
It ain't gonna be no problem, because
Right,
you let me wake you up the other morning, baby.
Right.
So,
So
what you need?
let me dominate you today. Tomorrow,
Okay.
you want a certain thing, I'm willing to spend. But there's some things that I don't do right now. So I try my best. I mean, you said sexually though, right?
Yeah, basically.
Just sexually. I try my best not to really nibble on her vagina as hard as she, you know, she like a
nibble.
You
Why
said,
are you chewing
no
it?
teeth.
You're saying no. Some things she like to be bitten. You know what I mean?
Everybody's different.
You know what I mean? I'm not about to try to put business out, but you know what I mean? Just be a little lighter. You know what I mean? Don't smack her butt. You know what I mean? It's hard. You know what I mean? Don't.
So she wants you to just be a little, because even though she's dominant, right? And I can speak to that too, because I've been labeled an aggressive woman, and I have to just accept that I might be an aggressive woman. But just because beating the shit out of them. Just because I am an aggressive woman, because I don't know if I've accepted that yet, does not mean that you should not handle me with fucking care.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how tall I am. I don't give a fuck how big my feet is. I'm still a woman at the end of the day. Do not be excessive. No, dead ass. Don't be excessively rough with me.
Right.
Or sometimes I feel like I do a lot of shit myself. If I can fix a hole in the wall or screw something in or change something, I'll do it myself.
Right.
Do I want to? Hell no.
Right.
But if I can do it, I'm going to do it. But just because you see me as a strong woman doesn't mean you should treat me differently than
in a bedroom.
Right.
In general.
She's not that type. She's not that type of strong. That's a different type of strong. You know what I'm saying? She's more. She if on the looks wise, she's like dressed similar to how you got dressed. She kind of a softer look. You know what I mean? All don't get it messed up. All you women are beautiful women with all three different types of
We're just
styles.
saying
we're ugly as fuck.
I'm not saying that
We're just studs.
No, even y'all dress different too. Y'all don't even dress alike. You got your own style because you like 3 different people in one. Every time I see you, you dressed a different way. You get what I'm saying? You look at that. You know what I mean? And then this is my first time seeing you, so I can go. I've seen you several times, but you haven't seen me. But I've seen you obviously
my God,
on the
saw
internet. I'm just simply saying, these niggas are nuts. And she's more like you, but behavior-wise. So when she look like this, right? But when you speak to it, it's like
yo, my man, shut the fuck up.
No, she
Nah,
ain't even like
Who was like that?
She her tone-wise is similar to hers.
Okay.
No, they very similar.
Okay.
But conversation-wise, right? She's very detailed, right? She's organized, right?
What's her
And she's
sign?
a matter of fact. She's a Virgo.
Fucking
And I'm-
knew it.
Yeah, and then she's a princess, you know what I mean? But not a prince. It's different. It's weird.
It's a
You know,
duality.
It's a balance.
yeah, it's duality between the two. You know what I mean? And she a great woman, good woman. You know what I mean?
Yes. What she had to work?
No, she just took a shower. She was, you know what I mean? She was recovering.
Hey, girl.
She was drunk last night, and and we got that great chemistry. She a Virgo, I'm a Cancer. You know what I mean? So how we operate, kind of work.
When's your birthday?
July 10th.
Okay. Is there, so you're married, you guys have a family already, obviously. If you were single, would you be open to dating a single mother?
She'd probably be in a rotation. If I was single, I'm being honest with you.
Why?
It depending on being single, broke, or if I was single and I made 50 grand, right? My choices would be probably like 7 C's. When I say 7 C's, I mean the sexy reds of the world. Those are my choices as far as look wise and look department. You know what I mean? But when you make money, when you make over 150 grand or something like that, my choices now become dream doll. As far as look in the looks department, even though one is financially worth more than one, I'm just talking about aesthetics. That's it, right? So now, if I'm single, and I'm dating women, right? I'm gonna be honest. That's another different. If I'm dating at this big age, I'm gonna be honest with the woman. Like, yeah, I got a couple friends that I'm dating. I'm not being exclusive. I did the married thing. So these next couple of years, I just want to figure things out myself, and you're not the only woman. Okay. That'll be but now that's your choice.
But so that's if she's a single mother. If she's single, and
now she's single. Now if she's a single mother, I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring I just came out of a relationship, right?
Okay.
And you got children attached to that. So now me telling you, yo, I probably can't hang out with you really like that now because I don't want your kids to get attached to me. I'm a likable guy, you know what I mean? I don't want your kids to get attached to me, and I'm not even in that space right now. You know what I mean? Because imagine that you hanging out with me, your son looking for me, but I'm telling you, yeah, I'm playing the field. I ain't really. I ain't having that conversation with your son. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at me, or your daughter, or whatever. I just feel weird.
So
I probably wouldn't. For those reasons, though, not because like, oh, they're not. You know what I mean? They can't. That's probably gonna be last on the list. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
Especially if I got some money. Okay. I'm just being honest with you.
All right, more money, more hoes.
Not just more hoes.
With no kids.
Not just more hoes. It's better options.
Okay.
Right? Because now it's so much that you got to deal with a single mother. Like, you know what I mean?
But you could pass up a wonderful woman.
Right.
Just because she got a kid.
I ain't looking for a Wonder Woman right now. I'm in this space.
Okay. Because you could just considering freedom coming out of a relationship.
If I was single. Yeah. So if I was single, the only way I would be single if I got a divorce, right? So I'm saying if I would move away from that part right now, I'm learning and growing.
Okay.
Right? No, I'm back on the streets. I haven't been in the streets in 15 years.
So it sounds like even if she didn't have kids, she would still be in rotation then.
Absolutely.
All right, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I won't put her in rotation at all because she has kids. I'll save her the heartbreak.
So she'll be part of the rotation.
Because now her son is in the rotation. I ain't be asking for me. I might not be like, yo, my son Benny's asking for it. I'm like, what?
I think that's one thing too, though. Just because you deal with somebody that has children doesn't necessarily mean, unless y'all take it to the next step where y'all considering being in a relationship. Just because you date somebody who has children doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna even meet them. Just like you have children, right? That don't mean all the women in your rotation or who you might choose to see is gonna meet your kids. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, I would be new to the field. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I get you.
But respectfully so, in that answer, being so honest, experiences I've had in being a single mom and dating, there were very few that would even have that type of conversation because they're looking at the access of like, horrible. Oh, she's this type of woman, she's attractive, okay, she got a kid, all right, whatever. But will play to see how far they could get. I'm smart.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go down the rabbit hole with you because I like free meals. I like to go to movies, but you on my time clock. But at the same time, guys have a tendency not to really be honest thoroughly enough.
Right.
Like, I'll tell a guy, I'm dating more than I'm also dating someone.
A lot of people don't know the difference between being honest and transparent. It's a total difference. So me being honest with you, I'm about to go to the mall. Me being transparent, I'm about to go to the mall with Reg. We're going to hit this store, hit that store, and I'm going to get something to drink, and then I'm going to come home and eat this. A lot of people, so a lot of men don't. It's just simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. A lot of niggas are stupid. I'm just starting to realize that. And as I'm growing, just him being honest with you in this conversation, just in general, a lot of men just growing up, I'm starting to realize got identity crisis. They don't know who they want to be. You know what I mean? They let their space and their money dictate who they are when it shouldn't be like that. You should let your beliefs dictate who you are. And then sometimes you should question that. But people don't understand that.
Right.
And to become a full man, it's not just about what you take on, but who you become and how you become it.
How you treat people
Emotional
too.
intelligence.
Come on now, Jam. That was dry.
Hard.
I'll be trying to just show love.
Yeah.
Yes.
And lying the whole fucking time. Speaking of Sexy Red,
Oh, man.
I have to say, I saw a post of her on the Shade Room, and I put a comment, and I said, she has a beautiful face.
Who is that?
Sexy.
Bend that ass over,
Make that coochie breathe.
Shake that
got
ass,
all that shit on my
bitch.
face.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh, girl.
Coochie breathe.
I'm saying,
You know who Sexy Red is.
I only know Kaya, my neck, my back. That's the only person.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Sis is
don't know
in
what
that
my phone
box.
is at.
This, she's a rapper.
She's she was like, she had a
Successful.
very big wave these last, what, 2 years, I think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of hit songs. Now, I just saw, like I said, I saw a picture of her. I think she's on vacation with friends, and I dropped a comment on the Shade when I said she has a beautiful face. Her face was bare looking.
Oh, that's the
And
best.
I was amazed at how, and I do actually feel like she has a beautiful face. Like, when I see a lot of people without makeup, I'm like, wow, you have a beautiful face.
Yes.
And I was taken aback by how many people was being negative in the comments.
Oh,
Like,
you shouldn't be surprised.
stop lying. Where? Oh, why just lie for no reason? Like, this is my fucking opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
like, I could be like, this just tastes disgusting. You know, that's my opinion.
Right.
And I'm
Why
fighting
fight me?
you.
Right.
Why fight me when I'm trying to be positive and give somebody a compliment? Like,
Right.
the brain is really wired to negativity.
It is.
And I was just taken aback by that. Like, wow, I'm just saying this chick is pretty, and y'all are bashing me and going at me crazy in the comments because you want me to. Where's the Shade Room though? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So a
that's
lot of
what it's
times they
about.
want you to
Yeah.
talk shit in the comments. I ain't for that.
That's
Talking
everywhere,
shit.
I'm on that banter,
Yeah.
cowardly banter too. I don't like that.
I hate that.
Like, say it to my face, not to the screen.
So Cori,
Yes.
when you need advice, where do you go? Do you have a specific group or?
When I need advice, first of all, I pray. So the Most High, yes, automatically. But it pertains to my friends who are my portal. I can count on my fingers. My friends, and we converse. Like, I might leave a voice note, which is kind of like a podcast to a degree. Like, girl, me and my snacks.
We love voice notes.
But yeah, we WhatsApp each other to death. And whenever I feel that way or I really need that advice, I do go to them. I also go to my mom.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My mom and my father. My father's very raw when it comes to things. But those are the people that I go to.
That's what we need a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just tell me the truth. Don't
Yes.
sugarcoat it. Tell me what I need
If
to
I gotta
hear.
cry,
Keep it real with me.
if it gets to me and I'm offended, but it's like, all right.
But you needed
I'ma
to hear
do
it. Yeah.
You know?
If you tripping, you tripping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiff?
I just go to ChatGPT.
People really do though.
Why though?
No.
But you know what? I think it can be helpful for some.
No, I've never gone on there. I don't even know how to use it.
Really?
I really just go. I have two friends I go to. That's Tiff and April. I'm trying to work on more talking to my man too, because he be like, "Why you don't talk to me?" Because that's where you're supposed to go to. I mean, sorry, God, you know, you too. But I'm just saying, human to human.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on talking to him more too about my feelings, because sometimes I be feeling like I don't want to come to you, and it's just like,
feel
all
like
right,
it's a
suck it
burden
up.
or something?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Well, I mean, I think those kind of feelings would come if you've been made to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes men don't, and that's why a lot of times I find myself biting my tongue about things, because it's like, as women, we just get, oh, you always complaining. Oh, you always emotional. Like, why would I feel comfortable to come and talk to you about what's been on my mind if you're going to shut me down? So that's important for a man to know and consider that we have feelings, you know what I'm saying? And we're women. We are naturally more emotional and vulnerable than men. I mean, men have feelings too, but I think we wear ours on our sleeves more. We're more sensitive, you know what I'm saying? So, but you don't be seeming like you be needing advice.
How I don't?
You just be telling me the stories.
She don't
never be like, what should I do? She be like, girl, let me tell you what the fuck happened. Like, you be handling shit, so I think you be like underplaying yourself.
I think in conversation, you don't realize you give me advice.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with April, she don't realize either. Oh my gosh. Unwanted opinions. I'm like, oh my gosh.
How long you guys known each other now?
What, like 5, 6 years? 5 years?
Yeah.
Some of the best friendships seems to be brewing like in the last 3 to 5 years of our lives. I guess because we know what we want and who we want to be around.
And the same thing for relationships, right?
Absolutely.
You get into a relationship when you're mature and you've had different experiences and you learn better how to treat people and how to be a good person to somebody.
Absolutely.
It's fucking cake. You in high school and early 20s, you losing friends left and right. You done hurt motherfuckers' feelings. Y'all done fell out over some fucking bullshit.
You never the problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you learn how to treat people and how to communicate better as adults. So yeah. But no, ChatGPT. Damn, what's in this wine? Lean, did you put the promethazine? Put some more. People do go to ChatGPT for advice, though.
I didn't know that.
Yes, but I think that it can actually give you advice on how to handle situations. Let's say you say, my boss is pissing me off. He always gives me the least amount of hours and gives Chelsea all the hours and the best lunch breaks, whatever. ChatGPT might say, fine, express to your boss how you feel. Maybe suggest this calendar thing, or maybe tell your boss what plans you have in the future for the reasonable shit. Yeah. That's like, damn. But if you a crazy motherfucker that don't know how to talk to people, ChatGPT could, you know what I'm saying? Let's say, for instance, you know what I'm saying? You and your man always arguing about the same shit. That shit will give you solutions.
It might be your friend.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, do this.
Yes, I love that. I used to be so against AI. We don't even realize we've been using AI for a long time. Yeah. If you put a filter on your picture, bitch, that's AI.
Technology.
If you take your fucking pod and you get that clip and you let them words pop up on that fucking screen, that's AI. Yeah. So AI, I used to be like, oh, this is gonna take away jobs. It is. It is gonna take away jobs. People are not gonna use their brains anymore. You gotta use that shit to work for you.
Yeah.
That's how the fuck you supposed to use.
Yeah, for certain aspects, not as a crutch, not
right. Yeah. Like you ain't thinking of shit. Every week you go on to ChatGPT like, what can we do?
Why is the man texting you from ChatGPT?
Yes.
Do men do that?
You said what?
Men be using ChatGPT.
I might start using that on my wife. What should I say this to my wife?
Yes.
How can I make it get on her good side?
You should do an experiment.
And all it's doing is what you doing.
Oh my God. No, ChatGPT be like, that's a little redundant. Try something like this. One time I was talking to ChatGPT.
You must got the one you pay for. My shit
no, I
don't
got
say
the
shit
free
like
version. Why am I making a voice like I can hear it? No, it ain't saying that. I got the regular free version. I was working on a video idea and I was like, I had a couple of places I wanted to go with it. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'm doing too much. I talked to ChatGPT. By the end of the conversation, ChatGPT was like, this is a great idea. I can't wait to see it. Bitch, how was you going to see it?
I don't like that.
I was like,
that's
whoa.
Scary.
What you mean you can't wait to see it? That was interesting to me.
Because
do you think? I was like, and I just ended the conversation. But yeah, I think it's very interesting, and I'm looking forward to learning more about AI to see what I can do to make my life and my work easier. For sure.
She's gonna turn into a robot.
Yes. ChatGPT, I don't feel like sucking dick tonight. I'll handle it. Imagine. Oh my God. That would be fire.
Wow.
I'll be sending them out on dates and everything.
They got something for that already called the Guap 3000. You can buy that little thing that shit spin around.
Ooh, isn't it so short though?
No, it goes to the part. Look, a lot of the sensation is where the head at.
Yeah.
So as long as it goes from the head to the brown part,
it'd
be cool.
But ain't it too much sensation sometimes?
I don't know. I gotta try it. Once I try it, I'll give you the reviews on it.
No, but I just think like in general, right? If you
So how did it suck?
It's like a cup that spins around with some moist, sticky stuff inside of it.
That we should be focusing on.
I don't know what cup is.
Yeah, there's a Slurpee cup that's kind of like that.
You hold it in your hand? Oh, you know the.
That's another thing.
It's about as big as the cup right here, right? And it's like a hose on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is. You hold it in your hand.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it though.
Whatever it needs to do.
It spins around.
It's like something they would make in jail.
You know what I mean? And it suctions. Inside of it suctions on you.
Is that what it's called?
Okay.
I'm reading the reviews.
Remember that toy we used to play with as kids? It would have like glitter and blue color in it and little fishes swimming around. It was shaped like a wiener.
You know we used to play with as a
child. And it had hollow inside. The toy that I'm thinking about for a man.
What toy are you talking about right now?
It was plastic.
Yes.
And it was like mushy. It
Yes.
wasn't water, but it was something.
Something was in there.
What y'all playing with?
Girl, you think that's from
This
the
guy
dollar
over here
store?
looking like, what do you guys
I didn't
talking
have
about?
toys because I was poor.
I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I think that would probably be fire for a guy.
can't
I'll Google it
remember
later
the
and
toy.
tell you. I'll show you.
But it was like you can put your finger in either side.
That
The
part.
crazy is that it's a man here and you guys telling me what y'all think of be fire for a guy is insane. I'm telling you what's fire for the guy. The Guap Guap 3000 is the most fires that you can
Yes.
get, man.
And folks,
Okay.
this is ADD.
Right, because we all over the place.
Talk about 20,000. It's okay. It works.
Oh man, this good fire right here, man. That's motherfucker. Tiff can't see that far.
All right, Tiff. Do you believe
Right.
do you believe most women support other women, or you think that's a front?
That's a great question.
I think that's a human thing because I think men do it as well. It just depends who's in your circle. So I know a lot of great women that support each other, but I also know women that do not and talk behind each other back. But I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
So, but I hate that they always revolve it around women because
Yeah.
men do that shit.
That's
and they
a
try to
fact.
act like they don't.
You know
so
what it
this
is?
is a human
I think
thing.
a lot of people don't really know what real support is. They really genuinely don't know it, right? And then a lot of times, like you said, we come from like different trauma backgrounds and shit. And a lot of times you haven't been seen as a child. And I don't mean seen like me.
Yeah, I know what you
seen.
mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You haven't been seen and your man out here getting, and everybody sees him. And he's the guy.
Yeah, they
You know
wanna
what I
ride
mean?
that wave.
They hate the love you get. They don't really care about you.
Right.
They hate
Yeah.
the love you get.
Right.
Yeah.
So now they support. Yeah. You leave out the room. That nigga, man. I remember when such and such smacked on back his head in '91. So what is
Nasty.
2025?
Right.
You know what I mean? Some
That's
crazy
nasty
shit.
work right there. I hate
that,
to
but
see
that's
it.
like you said. It'd be men too.
Yeah.
And more so the men's situation. It becomes dangerous. Though.
Yes, it does.
'Cause now they be like, I'm gonna kill him,
Because y'all are more
But women
That's
are
true.
doing
y'all
that
are more
now,
emotional in
too.
different
but
ways.
not kill him though.
Yes.
Really?
It's a
Yes.
thing.
A
No,
woman
it
to
was
kill
some-
another woman?
Yes.
You seen the kid ladies kill Selena?
Oh yeah.
That's the same. That's
Yolanda.
really
Is she gonna stay in there? She need to stay.
You used to
in
be
there.
writing her
I'm sorry.
letters.
I'm upset.
I do be writing her letters.
Yolanda.
And she be writing to me in Spanish.
The lady who
Person who
killed
pat-
Selena.
who
Oh, yes, her
killed
name
Selena.
Yolanda.
Yes.
You be writing the letters, you a fucking nut. Yo,
That's crazy.
you a hater supporter.
I think
Y'all write the
it
letters,
could be like
you
three
support
things.
haters.
It could be people supporting you. Sometimes they just want to ride your wave. And sometimes they just want to, like, you know, they want what comes with what you got going on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They might just want to be around you. They might be hating on you. But then you do have some people who actually genuinely support you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's you got to have that discernment to be able to,
Yes.
you know, identify what's what.
You need the haters, but you need them to be loud.
Yeah.
The ones that's quiet, there's the ones you need to worry about.
Yes.
Yes.
You need the loud haters because that's going to boost your numbers up.
Right.
Tell them,
right.
fuck Louie. Yep.
Okay.
I appreciate you, my boy. Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Thanks for watching and commenting.
You're a real
Appreciate
supporter.
the engagement.
If you took your time to come here and said some most crazy agreements,
Yes.
you're a real supporter.
Yes.
I need you here every week.
Yes.
Say the most bullshit you could say.
People
Please,
kill me
thank
with
you.
that. You see something on the internet,
I be
you
like, this the
hate it
nigga I
that
need.
much,
This my
you watch
nigga.
the whole thing and come and write a fucking comment.
Yo.
Yeah.
You're teaching the algorithm, I want to see more of this. Get the fuck out of here if you don't like it. Nigga, keep fucking scrolling.
Oh my God, y'all remember that Dave Chappelle skit? Hey. Yes.
I
You
gotta
never
watch
seen that? Oh my
it.
gosh, you don't know
Oh my God, Reg, when you edit, clip to that, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Dave Chappelle was that dude, man.
Yes.
When it
Oh
came to
my
sketch
God.
comedy. I love his stuff.
Man, that nigga was great, man. I ain't
You don't
gonna
know
lie.
who the biggest hater is until you actually have a fallout. Like if you close to that person, now all of a sudden y'all
And
not
they
talking,
saying all
they
of that
talking
shit.
mad shit.
You felt
I
like
think that's
the
just a
whole
woman
time.
thing, though.
That's
No, it's
hurtful.
not a woman thing, but it's like 75%. I'll say that's 75%.
It's more women, but that's
The whole
sad.
time, that's how you really felt.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous, though.
Or you
I'm-
fall
I'm
out
a-
with somebody and they say all your business.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, don't do
That's
that.
nasty.
I went through that.
You went through
I
that?
went through
That's
that.
whack.
Somebody told all your business?
What's her name?
Don't do
I love the Lord. Thank you.
I love the noise and say.
So, what it was, let me give a very short story. So, basically, this person was very insecure, right? I'm a very
Beautiful You're a beautiful
With
woman.
pretty ass eyes and baby hair.
serious.
And be dressing nice. And she smell good, y'all. But go ahead.
because I wash my ass.
That's good, buddy.
But when it comes to friendship, like I said before, it's like a portal. I take it seriously.
Absolutely.
And I love people genuinely. Like if I feel it, I think it's deeper too. I'm a very spiritual person, so I feel it deeply. So if there's a connection, I'm with you. We there forever, okay? But this person I felt was going through so much to where they were trying to live out their insecurities through hopes of what I had to kind of live that through me. And I was the person that was kind of like, not their leader, but I was kind of a mentor to them. They said that to me and I was like, okay, but I don't take control. Right. Like, this is your life. I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna encourage you. I'm gonna be the fire up in your ass. So what happened was, it was some things that we were getting into and friendships that were, blossoming. And there was something that happened with a guy that I was dating. And I confided some things to her. The guy wound up coming to me and saying some crazy outlandish things, and it kind of crossed, and it was a misunderstanding, and I'm like, how do you even know? What are you talking about? Who said what? So later on, not even from her, but from someone else, I found out there were some things of how she is as a person, of how she will relay your business. I'm loud. I got upset. She would relay your business. Terrible. And so she aired out a lot of things, and it caused a lot of demise. And then a project we were working on, she decided to dip out of it, but someone else had dipped out of it, so she then did it as well. And then she went on to say, well, you're controlling, and you're this and you're that. I don't have a voice, and I feel like you in control over everything, and da-da-da-da-da. And I looked at her completely different. Yeah. I felt like she was jealous, and on top of that, it's like, if I weren't that voice for you, you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing right now. She's not doing that now, but anyway. Point being, you have to be careful. And I just left her alone. I cursed her the hell out. Yes, I did. As you should. And I told her have a blessed day after that. But you can see what happens in people's lives after the fact. That part. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah. No, you gotta also monitor how. I know somebody, I feel like when I speak to her, oftentimes she want to talk about other people. You know what I'm saying? Yes. She talks shit about people that she might work closely with. About me. No. Sorry, and I don't know her that well. Right. So the fact that you come to me, you talk a lot of shit about other people that I may know also.
That's crazy.
It teaches me how to deal with you.
She just created distance for you.
Right. Because, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, okay, I see you.
Because you're doing that with me. You say stuff about me
like, what's different about me? So I now keep a tight lip.
Yeah.
I just listen. I don't partake because, again, you showing me who you are. And now I'm old enough to have that discernment and be like, yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm a shut the fuck up.
Isn't it weird when people telling themselves?
Okay, thank you for showing me. Yes.
That's crazy.
But I was going to ask you a question, like, is that a real thing, like the mean girl thing? Because, they'd be like, oh, these girls are mean girls. They're being mean to this group, this one or two women. It'd be five women being mean to these two women. And I never understand. Or, for instance, because I don't want to because now when I tell a story, and, people were there.
Oh my God, say their names.
No, I'm not. I can't say their names.
Say their names.
All right, let me break it down. So I'm at a cookout, because if somebody's gonna see this, that I love is gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's fine.
So just call them Legos.
So I'm at Legos. I'm at a cookout, you know what I mean, and it was a group of women that was separated from each other, you know what I mean. And in the course of me, me going to get a burger or two, you know what I mean, I hear, little rumblings and people were saying this, and we started playing, what's that game? I forgot the name of the game. You got to separate in groups, and your song got to go against their song, and I forgot the name. I just did it at my live pod.
Or so lyrics or something?
It's called,
Verses?
It's called, I just did it at my live pod. It was amazing.
I want to play.
Well, it was amazing when I did it at the live pod. We had Ish from Joe Button there, and Roz, 6ix9ine Baby Mother. It was dope. We did a dope thing, but just to go back to the cookout, I digress. So, and in the process of me going to get my little cheeseburger, you know what I mean? Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, you get the cheeseburger.
Wow, yeah.
Real onions or
raw? And a little bit of mustard, you know what I mean? One little line.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
One little line.
One little line of mustard, spicy joint. You know what I mean?
Grilled or raw onions?
Both.
Love it.
I ain't gonna lie, I love
onions.
both of them joints.
I love
this guy Reg just put me on some joints, something at the salad house, some pickled onions. This joint was amazing.
Wow.
First time eating it. But let me get to the story, you know what I mean?
I have to do that today.
Brought to you by
All the onions.
So they having a conversation, and they're talking about one or two girls that's there, and they kind of like ostracized them. Them two girls like in the corner, you know what I mean? And then they were playing a game. They were like, "Shut up, this word," and then now a couple words starting to be exchanged, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?"
that's
You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time. I never thought the mean girl thing was a real thing. This is the first time I seen. I'm like, bro, we almost 40. Like, what's going on?
But the thing is, we don't know what context is behind that.
Yeah, like
Well,
I said,
if we this big age and you just being mean just to be like in your clique and just being mean to everybody, like, okay, we three here, we know each other, somebody new come in, girl, fuck, I ain't asking her shit. That's immature as hell.
Yeah.
But if there's some type of tension or beef that was going on before, there's some type of issue,
I'm not sure if they
I
know
still
them.
wouldn't even, but everybody's different. I'm about to say, I still wouldn't even do that. If I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you. I'm not about to be like, shut up, bitch.
Right.
You can't play this game.
Yeah,
that sounds like
that's
playground
so
shit.
weird.
And one of the girls in the bigger friend group, she was like, "Yo, relax, like chill out." It's
Yeah.
nothing. So say y'all was here, right? And y'all two were being mean to this one person, and Tiff would be like, "It's not even shit like relax."
But we wouldn't do that.
Yeah. No, I'm just. That's why I'm asking. Is that a real thing?
So in high school,
by asking a question.
in high school, I know
No, I'm talking about
was-
adults now. Is that a real thing?
For no
I've never
reason?
been
There
around
is
that.
though. There is.
There is a mean
People
girl
can be
thing?
jealous.
Yeah, it is.
You can
Yeah.
be just a beautiful woman, minding your business, and people
Yeah.
can be jealous of you and look at you dirty and, you know, be upset if you get whatever going on, blah, blah, blah. But for no reason, I don't know about that.
Right. You know, perception is reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So has there ever been a time where, especially you two ladies, like I said, I'm new to, you know what I mean, you
Yeah.
right now. Perception is reality. So has there ever been a time somebody perceived you to be one way and you weren't, so they treated you a certain way? That's
Yes.
still a mean girl. You know what
Yeah, I mean that does happen. I feel like it has to deal with spiritual standpoint. It has to do with your spirit. There's a lot of people that walk around that have that type of demonic type of aspect that are really are put there to be that type of spirit. And unfortunately, there's some miserable ass people out here.
He just broke.
Yeah, right. Like you gotta share somebody's bottle or whatever.
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah.
but no, there has been times like in my younger adult life. I sound like I'm 85, but we were at a lounge in Linden actually, and it was a few birthdays. It was crowded as hell. It was a really good time before the pandemic, child. But we were having a good time. We were on the couches, everything. And there were females that were very catty, very hateful. They were coming into our area. Like the photographers, I knew the photographers because of what I do.
Right.
So I knew the promoters, I knew the photographers. That's not like I was like, yes, I pay
Yeah.
attention to me, but I was trying to get my girl whose birthday it was,
Right.
her pictures early, you know what I'm saying? So so it wouldn't be anything crazy. So I'm kind of orchestrating that, and they're like, oh, she thinks she better than anybody. Okay. So one of them actually tried to get in the picture. So my crazy ass was like, hey, come on, boo, come on, let me fix your edges a little bit. Okay. And she was like, and then she backed off. But I'm very protective, but at the same time, you could see it, you could feel it. And we wound up leaving early. I told my girlfriend, 'cause she was getting lit or whatever, and I told my other friends, I said, we need to go because the atmosphere is getting a little too hot and too different, and I feel it. So let's just go. And we did. And guess what? As soon as we left, the promoter said a fight broke out.
Wow.
That's
Right in
crazy.
the
Oh, so
section
they were
we
just
were in.
angry.
They was just angry.
The motherfucker.
Yeah,
And it
some
was
people
women,
just
it
miserable.
wasn't dudes.
Right,
So
right.
it was really crazy. But sometimes I feel like people just had that type of animosity.
Was this
Whether-
2014?
Because why was you there and you remember the whole thing going down?
Because we had a big brawl in 2014. We came in suits. It was my brother Payday's birthday. He had a minute to Maybach. We seen some guys from Plainfield there at the club you're talking about in Linden. I'm pretty sure it's right across the street from the Dunkin' Donuts. Yes,
What's that, Mr. East?
No, it's not Mr. East. It's in Linden. Are you? Oh, you. So it's probably the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that fighting shit. I
We gonna move
don't want to go
forward.
nowhere and be fighting.
No, not at this big age.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
I was
but
only 28 then.
yeah, I don't want to fight at 28 either.
Yeah, I ain't want to neither. I had hard bottoms on. Who the fuck wanna
Okay,
fight?
trying to look good and have a good time.
Right.
The fuck? But people hate to see that.
Right.
Sometimes people hate to see you looking good and having a good time. Like, damn, I'm not even
And
bothering you.
then sometimes it'd be a misunderstanding. When I say a misunderstanding, like somebody might feel that you think you better than them, just like she said, because of how you
Just 'cause
dress.
you
Just
look
how you
good.
look,
Yeah.
Why I gotta
Which is
dim my
weird.
light so
Yeah.
you can feel confident
That's
and
crazy.
comfortable in yourself? Fuck out of here.
I don't even know how much my outfit was.
Right. So what I've got this from Fashion
$15.
Nova.
Okay. that 10 spot had me feeling like
Right.
$1 million bucks.
That part.
So do you still go out? You do nightlife still?
I was just besides being out with my wife, I go out probably once a week, twice
Tell
a
me
week. and I
the
still throw
last
events.
3 spots you've been to.
I went to I go out. I'm not gonna
All
lie
right,
to you.
tell
So
me. I ain't
so-
judging. I'm asking for a reason.
No, yeah. So I just went to I said atmosphere. What's the spot I just had? I threw my own event on the 26th at the Academy. The Academy on Academy Street, right?
Okay.
And then, you know what I mean? Last Thursday just passed, I went to Marlowe's.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
Okay. Okay.
Heavy on the pole.
I popped up.
Okay, I ain't been there, but I know people.
It was fire. I mean, I stood there for like 20 minutes. That's my problem though when I go to clubs. I'm like, nobody don't want to ride with me. They be like, yo, I'm not riding. I'm only here for 20, 30 minutes.
Oh,
everywhere I
you
go
don't want to stay all night.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
even vacation. I'm in Hawaii with the guys. We having fun. Yeah, I'm out here in 30 minutes, my boy. I'm cool. It's all white people here. That's not my thing.
Okay.
I go home, eat some food, and jerk off.
Oh, Lord.
Cool. I go to sleep on vacation, cool like a motherfucker. I ain't get no pussy. It ain't making no. It's something.
Right.
Staying here for so long, looking at beautiful black women. It's not a good thing.
It's not a good environment for you.
Yeah, let me just get up out of here, man. I got an hour.
That makes sense.
You know
That's
what I'm
good
saying?
discipline. That's good discipline.
Yes, man. Because if I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to talk to people.
Yeah.
And also, so those are the last two, and then where had I been to before that? Oh, where I had my event at, bro? Just recently.
Not the Academy.
Not the Academy. When I had the live at Not the Academy it's right there on Broad Street. Across the street used to be Joe's Crab Shack.
Oh, First Class.
First Class.
Okay. All right. So you had a private event there. So those are the last 3 spots you went to.
Yeah, 2
My
private
question
events
is
in
because we talked about this recently.
Oh, in 10 June. Go
Did
ahead.
you feel 10 June is a new spot too?
Yeah.
Do you feel like nightlife is dying?
It depends on who you
Now I
ask.
know Marlowe's wasn't dying.
Hell no.
Marlowe's stay lit, but you know what? Marlowe's is basically all Irvington has. No shade to Irvington.
Man, fuck you. I'm from Irvington.
What else do Irvington have? What, Foxtrot?
We don't. You a hood nigga. You know some lot
Hey,
of
I'm
shit
from
Jersey City.
Jersey for real.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
Marlowe's, a lot of young people go there.
No. That's our age.
I think middle age.
From 28 to 42
Yeah.
is Marlowe's crowd. From
Yeah.
28 years old to 42.
Pretty much.
And they stay lit.
They gonna be lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Drinks?
Man, that's the only thing we really got. We got Foxtrot.
The drinks?
You don't like it?
At Marlowe's?
Bro, did you get I don't want to rat on nobody. You for $10 your joint be like this big.
But what kind of alcohol is it?
Why everybody you
pour.
like the 10%?
So, okay, so I'm not tripping.
Nah, you like the
Marlowe's, if you see this, I don't know what's going on with the alcohol. I don't know if the bottle just says alcohol, but
Hey, yo, you
it
funny
tastes,
as hell.
it
No, with the
tastes
skull.
with the skull and the bones
Yes.
like this.
No, stop it,
The
man.
taste.
They giving you dime,
One
man.
time we went and had drinks at Marlowe's and we could not even finish them. That's how it was 3 of us,
tastes crazy.
and we could not finish them.
Oh my God, they're trying to kill me.
Yeah, heavy pour is crazy.
Yeah, but a heavy pour of quality LQ is different than a heavy pour of.
I think a lot of times we in the hood. A lot of people don't even know what quality LQ is.
That's a
Don
fact.
Julio's not quality LQ.
It's
You know what I'm
not.
saying? But that's neither here nor
Is
there.
there an expiration date on liquor bottles?
I don't think so.
I think so, honestly.
No.
They probably, you know what it is. But now that you say that, you know, in Mexico, if you get your bottle shipped in from Mexico, it's cheaper. So they might got the Mexican Don Julio. It's different than the Tulum Don Julio is different than Don Julio from
right, because it's coming from Mexico.
Right.
So you know,
and it's totally different.
So so aside from Marlowe's, do you feel like nightlife is dying?
That's a good question.
In Jersey, because we
in
can't
Jersey.
speak to the city. The city is the city. I feel like that's always going to jump for the
It's
most part. It's New York
completely
City.
That's a tricky question because I think it go by age and I think it's like by person. For me, is it dying? Absolutely. I just had a conversation with GL. You know, we got Beers and Bottles podcast. Our life is having cold drinks, great conversations. You know what I mean, with beautiful people, women, men, just great people, just generally, right? And a lot of times we throw events to get some more income in because we paying staff out of pocket. We just starting to make money 3 years in. We're just starting to make money from our Patreon. We just got 300 people on our Patreon.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
That's a lot.
it. Thank you.
That's a
So
lot.
we just started
0 to
doing this. You
300
feel what I'm
is a
saying?
lot,
So we
yeah.
now YouTube, we just starting to get a couple views.
Okay.
We just getting a little 1,200 a month off.
Okay.
Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's starting to not feel so
Yeah,
crazy out my pocket these
yeah.
last 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the club is our income, right? So we need it not to be dead. So you know what I'm saying? I would say for our age group, yes, it's all about the demographics, right? I shouldn't be sending my party links to you. You know what I mean? Or any older females, right? Because y'all got responsibilities. And this shit saying, you did every what party haven't you done? At this big age, you know what I'm saying? I need to be sending to the niggas that's 25. You know what I mean? 24, that or maybe 28 that got a couple dollars. We need to pop some bottles.
Okay.
The young street niggas that still want to be thugging. Hey, send it to that nigga. He want to come buy some bottles. He gonna bring 10 friends. He want to show off for the women. So when you ask me, is it dying? It just depends on the age group. I think in our demographic,
definitely depends.
assuming that you guys are my age, I think in our age group is done.
So you feel like the YNs is still out partying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They pulling up in the track hawks
They
and
are?
all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just had to get rid of the track hawk. He like, bro, come on, you too old to get rid of this shit. I was like, goddamn, what it is, young.
Let me tell you something. We
Now
went
we
out.
the new actor.
We were in Baltimore. We went to Baltimore a couple weeks ago, and we went to this spot, and it was like a section full of YNs. I was like, oh my god, I'm scared. And we stayed there.
I would sleep the whole time.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like dying. The smoke was in my throat.
It was a lot of YNs.
And you loved it.
And my little sister, no, I was like, but my little sister, she's like, yeah, that. So it's about the age. It's about the age. The graphics, yeah.
I think for us, we grew up in the era of going out.
Right.
We went out. We got
Teenagers.
dressed. Used to wear button-ups when you used to go out.
Absolutely.
Remember them days?
Absolutely.
Going out with blazers on and shit. Like, but
Absolutely.
now we have lived in such a fire generation because we watch so many things advance and change. Now kids nowadays, I'm wondering like, where the fuck is the athletes gonna come from if everybody in the house on the phone?
I was just saying that yesterday. Where the buildings? Who's gonna build the buildings if everybody just watching AI?
Yeah. So it's like
on the tablets.
that's one thing I was just thinking about. I'm like, damn, what if nightlife becomes something that just doesn't exist anymore? And we gonna be telling our kids about how I used to go to the club. Dad, what's the club? What did you guys do there?
Right.
And we got dressed up. We used to dance. Why? For what? What was the point? You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
a lot of times,
be TikToking in the club.
yeah, when we go out, it's like ghost town. Ghost town. New spots, brand new, just open. What? 10 people in there.
I think it's the day. I think that you guys are so older. Not say older because y'all are the same
You
age
gonna
as me.
stop?
So you guys are so old.
You bitches is old as fuck.
I apologize.
Y'all obese up in here.
Y'all women is out of the loop, so you don't know the right days to go to these places.
Oh, okay.
And then I know everybody think, oh, it's Friday and Saturday. Those are not the right days. Some days. So
What's the days?
Wednesdays sometimes.
Wednesdays. All right, work.
I'm booked and busy.
This is what I'm saying.
Got bills.
Thursdays. You get what I'm saying? So Wednesdays, everybody's in Orange. At what's the Vito spot in Orange? Okay. What's the spot called?
We both said Orange.
This nigga don't know none of the spots. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's
Put that song. Is it Reds?
nah. What's the shit all the way up Central Avenue? All the way up Central Avenue, past
Oh, by KFC?
no, past White Castles. So you pass
Oh,
White
Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort.
Okay.
So that's Vito spot on Wednesdays.
Okay.
On Thursdays, it's Marlowe's. You get what I'm saying? On Tuesdays, it's the new spot downtown on
The Vault?
on Washington Street, the Vault. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those
Okay,
are the
so we're
days.
gonna make sure we come to you. He know all the spots. He know everywhere to go, even for
send
the
it to
old
you.
bitches. Thank you guys for tuning in
Please.
to this episode of Milfshake. We'll catch y'all on the next one.